Good morning everyone, my name is Jasmine and this is my ISSE presentation. These 5 are the most critical security settings that I've chose. These weaknesses are important and ensure that they are carried out to prevent data breaches and cyber attacks, and this is one of ICADA's main concern. The first one that I chose is enable prohibit installation and configuration of network breach on your DNS domain network. The second one is to enable prohibit use of internet connection sharing on your DNS domain network. And the third one is enable block user from showing account details on sign in. And the fourth one is to enable turn off app notifications on the lock screen. And the last one will be disable turn on convenience pin sign in. And now I'll be heading to my VM to show you the report that they are at the fail state. As the settings are not configured, all controls are currently at the fail state. The first control that I have is 18.4.11.2. It's at a fail state. And the next one I have is 11.3. It's also at a fail state. The third one that I have is 18.8.25.1. It's at a fail state. 25.5 is also at a fail state. And the last one, 25.6, is also at a fail state. Next, I will be explaining each weaknesses, why they are important and should be addressed. The first point is ensure prohibit installation and configuration of network breach on your DNS domain network is to set and enable. So why should they be addressed? If policy is not adhered to, users may create network bridges on computer. This in turn will create additional physical links in the network which are unsupervised. This link may cause sensitive information to be leaked out or possible mediums for an attacker to compromise the network. Therefore, it is recommended to enable this policy so that the creation of a network breach is prohibited. The second point is ensure prohibit use of internet connection sharing on your DNS domain network is set and enable. So why this should be addressed? When mobile hotspot function is on, nearby mobile devices can connect. If policy is not adhered to, mobile hotspot is one of the ways allowing sensitive data to bypass a company's firewall's policy to be sent outside of the network. And these data sent out of the network are without proper filtering policies from firewall safety measures taken in a company which protects its data. The third one that I chose is ensure blocked user from showing account details on sign in is to set and enable. So why should it be addressed? User may have confidential data placed in their account. When another user tries to log in into the account that does not belong to the user will not be able to log in and view the confidential contents in the account. If the policy is not adhered to, an instance would be a hacker with an access or someone who is able to connect to the server through terminal services could view the name of the last user who logged on to the server. The hacker could then try to guess the password or brute force attack to try and log on. And the fourth one would be ensure turn off app notification on the lock screen is to set and enable. Why should it be addressed? If policy is not adhered to, mobile devices or laptops that are left unattended may expose confidential data on the lock screen. For instance, WhatsApp, a social communication application that may contain sensitive business or personal data. Therefore, when this setting is enabled, it will prevent application notifications to appear on the lock screen, and confidential data of an individual will not be exposed. And the last one would be ensure turn on convenience pin sign in is set to disable. Why should it be addressed? Most people will have their business or personal data stored in the laptop or mobile devices. Personal identification number, also known as PIN, is a 4-digit number which has smaller selection of characters, unlike password, a combination of various characters. PIN are less robust and weaker security compared to password. If policy is not adhered to, hackers could easily access, and there's a high possibility of confidential data exposed to unauthorized users. Hence, it is recommended to disable this feature and ensure login using password. And now, since we have talked about the weaknesses and they are at a failed state currently, I'll be using the group policy editor to make sure that they are in the pass state. So the first one that we'll be configuring will be 18.4.11.2. Using the group policy editor, and according to the instruction, I'll be going to computer configuration, administrative templates, network connections, prohibit installation and configuration of network bridge on a DNS domain network. So I have to set it to enable. So this is the first one. Next, we'll be doing the next control will be 11.3. Using the group policy editor, to policies and administrative templates, network, and under network connections, we have the prohibit use of internet connection sharing on your DNS domain network. This we have to enable as well. The third one would be 18.8.25.1. Going to system, log on, block user from showing account details on sign in, to enable as well. And the fourth one, turn off app notification on the lock screen, to enable as well. And the last one will be 25.6. This time will be disable. And now, after I've configured everything, this control at the report will have shown that it's a pass state. And now we'll rerun everything again. After configuring the 5 most critical security settings, we'll rerun the report, and this should be in the pass state at this time round. So the first control would be 18.4.11.2 is at a pass state, and 11.3 is also at a pass state. The third one would be 18.8.25.1. It's at a pass state, and for 25.5 is also at a pass state. 25.6, the last one, is also at a pass state. And this is the end of my presentation. Thank you.